boy, do I have a good... I have a good one. I can solve... Man, I should really write down how much this cost, because this image that you're seeing right now, I've been going through all different things. I switched from Canon to Sony's. I have the you can see that this is the A5100 from Sony. This is like pretty good. So that's what I'm recording you on now, and I've been recording with the kit lens. What is it, 16 to 50, I think what it comes with, and then a series of other lenses, manual lenses. But I think that I really have improved the quality of the product in two ways. The crispness of the image, and then the autofocus just really makes a huge difference. Having the ability to use Sony's face tracking technology within the camera, with a lens that's fast and gives you a high quality, crisp image, makes a huge difference. And the lens that you're looking at right now is from Sigma. It is the Sigma 30mm f-stop 1.4 DCDN contemporary lens. I cannot express how incredibly satisfied I am with the quality that it's producing. It is just, when you're new, we're definitely new and we're learning as we're going, and there's tons of people that will tell you that if you're going to do anything with YouTube, really anything in life, you just, first of all, education, right? You have to learn, but in my opinion, you learning by doing, and the ability to have mentors. And that's really what YouTube is about, right? You have people who have learned, and who are giving you these opportunities for mentorship by, subscribing to their channels and checking out the videos, and they're going to guide you through the whole process. So maybe not to really imitate them, but to learn, from their example, so that you can, you'll make mistakes along the way, but maybe you can make different ones, right? Or you won't make the same ones. And really that's how you'll be able to, that's how the industry progresses and advances and moves forward. But I'll tell you what, this was a suggestion that I found, and the lens was, I think it was like $279 on Amazon $279. Amazon's tricky right now because of the whole their shipping speed, but whatever. $279, and you get, and I got a kit, so it was probably cheaper than that, but I got like a bag, a 64 gig card, SD card, a cleaning kit, and all kinds of stuff. A hood for the lens that's actually installed, and then but the image is like so just beautiful, and you get all the features from the Sony features from the camera. You get to take advantage of those, and it's just incredible. It really does up your stream. It really does. So it's not a lot of money. So for the price of the A5100, if you're buying it used, you can get them for as low as $200 if you can find them. They're getting really popular because streamers are recommending them. It's like the Cam Link situation. Those Cam Link 4Ks, when I bought a Cam Link 4K, it was $129. Now if you go look for a Cam Link 4K, they're $350, $400. It's incredible. But they're getting a little bit expensive. you know, you can probably find one for like 400, and that's a new one. So you get a new Sony A5100, easy to operate, right? Really simple, very intuitive, super good quality image. APS-C mount for lenses. The only, and you know, one of the other great things about this camera is it has a flip up monitor, so that you can, you know, it's really great for vlogging or shooting a video like this where you are the subject and you're kind of a one-man band when it comes to filming. It's great. You can monitor yourself. It's beautiful. Downsides. There's really only one that I can think about, is it's doesn't shoot 4K, which is, I don't know if you really need it right now, honestly. Most of the videos that people are consuming are 1080p anyway, and this does 1080p 60 beautifully. So I'm not sure. I mean, I guess as you get more experienced and your content creation improves and you're ready to take that jump, then sure, you know. But to be fair, this is a great starting point, and there's an excellent secondary market for this camera. So you could definitely be able to get out of that, recoup most of your investment, and then move it into something else like a A6400 if you wanted to keep your lenses, you know, or something different. Usually when you sell these cameras too, you can sell them separate with no problems at all. Body, lens. So it's great. And it's also pretty cool because you're not taking pictures. So you have super low shutter counts and things like that because you're not really using the camera for that. What else? So yeah, super impressed with the Sigma 30mm lens with an f-stop of 1.4. That's what gives you that nice blurred background that you see. This is not, this camera is not a full frame camera, so it has a crop factor of, I think it's 1.3 or something like that, 1.3. So you'll have to remember that that's a multiple, right? So you put your 30mm lens, but then you have to multiply it by 1.3, 1.4, whatever it is. And that's what will give you your actual lens measurement. You can compensate from that by just moving the lens back a bit. That's what I've done here. This lens is about, I have a pretty large desk. But this lens is about 3 feet away from me. But it still produces a fantastic image. So I highly recommend this. You don't have to start, in my opinion. I would not start with I gotta think about that. Would I? I probably wouldn't, honestly. I think that you can do decent with like a C920 or a Logitech Brio. Perfectly fine. I don't think that there's any. I started with, I had those. Those were my webcams when I first started. But I also had the DSLR. I had a 80D sitting right over here. And then I went to that. I was frustrated with that because I really couldn't get what I wanted, which was autofocus, because I don't have a cameraman. And yeah, I landed on the Sony. From Alpha Gaming, I think, recommended this camera. Yeah, so great job. I will tell you that the most important part of any stream the camera doesn't really matter. The most important part of your stream is your audio. And my early videos were terrible, like absolutely terrible. You know, I still had decent cameras, but the audio, I was trying to use cardioid, which is great for sound. Like, it captures your vocal patterns really nice, good clear crisp sound, but you have to have it right on your face, basically a couple inches from your face. And you know, with a channel like this, I don't like personally, I don't like when the mic is in the frame or the image that you see, you know, when you're watching. So I needed to come up with something different. And you know, shout out to I gotta figure out who this is, but the community really helps on YouTube, because they're gonna tell you what you need to hear, right? And shout out to SD Hun. Okay, shout out to SD Hun. I got a t-shirt for you, by the way. I'm gonna send you the Wednesday t-shirt, because I appreciate that. Sometimes, you know, people don't want to be honest, so I appreciate the fact that, you know, you're honest about how crappy the sound was. And so I think now that you'll hear the sound and it's much better. So I'm gonna do another video, really just going over my sound setup and what I did. And it didn't cost a lot of, well, I would say that you shouldn't spend a lot of money on a microphone. You should get the right type of microphone, but you shouldn't spend a lot of money on the microphone, because you should spend some money on plugins. That is especially, well, I'm using OBS to record, you know, all my stuff. And then I'll process the video in DaVinci, just to, you know, just do a little stuff for like post-processing. But most of the stuff that I do is in OBS because it's easy. Capture the camera angles, it gives you the right format, import it into OBS, and then you can do what you need, DaVinci. You can do what you need to do from there. And they're both free programs, so there's no money there. What I would highly recommend are plugins for your sound. And I'm gonna do a whole video just on that, because it truly is a lifesaver. It really does make the difference in your stream. Like, you have the best visuals, but if your audio sucks, nobody's watching that. So shout out to all the people who did watch it. Shout out to everybody who subscribed, even though the audio is crappy. Appreciate you. But hopefully now we got the audio situation solved. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if the audio sounds good, better. You can watch some of the older videos to see. But I ran it back a couple of times. I think it sounds pretty good. Yeah, cool. So highly recommended. Sigma 30mm f1.4 DCDN contemporary lens. Definitely put it on your list to get and use with your. I mean, you can use it with Canon products as well. But that Sigma lens is unbelievable. Good job. And this is obviously it's not sponsored. I'm buying my own stuff. So keep it up. Keep it up. It's great. I'm having fun. We're loving it. All right. So look out for that other video. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.